Hey, welcome back to Dresdale. Here we are figuring out our station situation. Cargo station situation. Cargo situation station. Not right. Got it right the first time. Anyway, put that road in. Now remind me later because we want to actually let's just finish it real quick. Side projects. Oh, I like the concrete bridge. Please be a concrete bridge. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Right there. Do we want to bring it down like that, or do we want to keep it up? That's level, and then we'll do like... Oh, it's not going to be a concrete bridge because we're going to change the road to like highway road. That's right. Forgot about that. Well. So what's one length? So here you can figure this out. Just go like one length is about here, so we can get two. So we can just need like a little piece like this. That should give us like a nice long ramp like that. As in case you know, didn't know, I don't know, you probably know, but it's worth saying. It's for those that don't. So 12 units, you know. Okay, probably won't let me say 10 units is a full road length, right? And you get two more past. So that's going to give you like your longest kind of like slope per so once you get to like 13 it breaks. So you go like that, right? So on like bridges like that, and you got these like longer spans, what happens is once you get past like that 12 unit, it's going to like break it off like it was going to do. So it could look like this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so you go like that. And you snap it, see how like you lose it. It kind of just does that ramp. But say you want to go a little longer, it'd be a little more gentler. You know, you have to find that spot. But sometimes it's hard to like, you know, with the angling and the guides and all that stuff to like find the right curve. Because usually you're snapping to something like we were snapping to this road here. So what you just do is you just draw out like a little segment. You try to just go up near it and say, okay, eyeball it. You know, okay, about 12 units is here. So I need a road to come out to like here. You know? And then now you're going to get your 12 units or 11, 10, whatever it's going to be. But it's going to be better than what you're going to get from there. And you can just kind of adjust this, like I said, road to like get what you need. To a better slope if that's what you're after. I wanted that concrete bridge. Maybe we'll keep it. Because the highway bridge is going to not give me anything, is it? What's it going to give me? It's going to give me a flat road. And I don't like the flat road. So maybe we'll do the concrete bridge. Because it's going to be the fastest way to get to here. Anyway. And we can do highway up to like this point. Go to the concrete bridge and then come back down the highway. Or something. Or maybe we'll be able to encourage trucks to go this way. To come in here. And supply our commercial area in here. I want that concrete bridge with that in the background. I think it looks pretty sweet. And you got the monorail right next to it. Yeah, I think we're doing it. We should have did is come out here. Oh man, missed opportunity or future. But then again, we got to bend the bridge. So also, just so you know, you don't get the bridge like little features. You know, these structural features. If you make it curvy, it just makes the road. So if you want these and you're like, I'm not getting these because I don't know what's going on. It's because you might be putting a bend in the road. So it's always good to do your bends like, you know, let's see if we can find it. Like this example is just a good one. Kind of like do your bends before, you know, line your bridge up across, and do your bends like a road like leading up to the bridge, and then that way you don't bend the bridge while you're drawing it in here, and then you get all these like span thingies, you know, all the structural stuff. That makes sense. Or just make it curvy and you just don't get it. And then you can manipulate it too. So, or maybe you just want like 1, 2, 3, and maybe you want 2 on this side. You curve these 2 segments, and then do 2 on this side, and then curve this, and then you can kind of get like, you know, 2 of these, a flat piece, and 2 of these. So it's not like all these in a row. So you can kind of play around with the, you know, kind of do the same thing here, right? We curved it here, left it flat, and curved it here. And if you want to do it over land, you put a big old hole in the ground. And then you'll get this. If the ground is too, like, if it's flat and it's like this high, you'll just get like the regular flat road. But if it's like a huge hole, then the game will give you the like the covered thing, or like I said, whatever that bridge type gives you. I hope that makes sense. Maybe if you figured that out before. And you're like, yeah, I know this already. Or like, well, man, you're new to this game and you watch 50 episodes of my stuff and like, oh man, that's the first good thing you said that I can use. Well, there you go. It was all worth it. All worth it. Okay, so that's good. So we have that in there. We could do maybe a straight piece to here. Might do it and then curve it in here. So we follow this monorail a little bit more. I think we might. You know, we have like multiple structures kind of in line, all on the same kind of height. I think we might do that. But I can do that off camera. See, I should write these things down because I'll forget. I'll do that off camera, and then, you know, like I said, I can show you later. We can do a curved road that comes right up like here. And we're gonna get rid of this road. Absolutely, we do not want this road now. I don't want a million trucks piling in on our first intersection to this. No way. I want them to come here and split. Kind of go out this way. They can go down here. Then they can go in here and disrupt havoc to my area. But I don't think I want them to come in here and disrupt, like, because then this is the faster road, so they'll all come here, and then they'll go this way, and that might create havoc. Unless we put like a little roundabout in, which you could do that too. But then we got roundabouts everywhere. It's like, I don't know if I want roundabouts everywhere. And now we're gonna figure out how we're gonna get train out here. We're gonna do train. We could bring it out, follow here, come along here. I might have to go underground and pop it up, because this might need train. It might. I think it's gonna need. It might not, because as we fill in, see, we got a lot to fill in here, and we're going on a tangent from cargo stations. People to take this metro, and this metro's probably struggling. I think I made a bet that it wasn't gonna make it. This metro only holds 150 people. It's moving 1,000 people. It's holding its own, barely. It's not like keeping up. You see, it's got 19 people, and it could just be that he just left, but it's barely keeping up, and we can't put any more trains on the line, I don't think, because I think we had 5 on here, and the 5th one was queuing, so there's no point in having a 5th one on there. Might as well just have 4. But we do have the monorail that runs out to here, that people could walk over here to this monorail. So there is like kind of a path, so that they maybe I might encourage people from going on the monorail instead of the metro, going here, going up to here, and then to here, or like here. I know we might have ferry, and who knows what we'll do with the ferry, because we got water here, so we can do ferry stuff once the wastewater comes out, which we hopefully have addressed with these. Alright, it brings us back over here. So we're gonna have to move these, I think. So let's move them. Let's just do this. Get a flat piece of land, which we have mostly over here anyway. That. Delete some trees. Delete some trees. And let's put a road over here to hook them up to for now. And we're not going to unpause the game. Hopefully I'll remember to hook them to the water system before we unpause the game. Let's do a road like this for now. Actually, we can just do it right here. See if it'll work. Let's do this. A little water complex here. Maybe we'll hook them up. And now we can move our, well, now we can move our train. Oh, brother, do we want to do that? I don't think I do. Because now we could technically run the road right along here. Now we need, like, this has to have a little ramp. So we're going to need the space to go up and go down. If you know what I'm saying. So we're going to do something like this. 2, 3. Maybe out to here. Let's see. Let's draw our rail line in. We're going to have another one here, so let's make this as pretty far as we can. Something like that. And now they're connected. And then we can put the water on. Because we don't need all that craziness. We do want to do this. Because that goes away. There we go. Water's hooked up. Everything's looking good. So we'll do something like this. Let's go ahead and get this like a little flatter. So we want to do like this. This is where the slope tool is going to come into play. Maybe something like that. And we want to get to like about this height here. This is where our path's going to be. So like that, and then we'll come up this way. And flat. We'll do something like this. Which is actually pretty good already. You always got to make the noises. Makes the tool work so much better if you help it with some noises. And then we're going to do like a curve. We can do straight right here. Go like this. Like that. Maybe like one length here. And then we're going to do a little, go up here. We're going to hit this. I thought I saw some snapping. Yeah, there we go. That's good. And then we'll just curve it. Like that. There we go. We got a straight line coming through here. And then we can raise this up, you know, make this like a little, make it our feature again. Come back. Now put some little like divots in it. Stuff like that, whatever you want to do. Yeah, we can touch it up. We can flatten this back out. We can put our thing in. Oh, we need a ramp to come off of here, so we need to do a ramp here, so that we can't do that. So, oh, it's got to be on a flat surface. Shoot. Well, we can do this. Oh, we got to do this. That's where we're going to connect. We need a Y, don't we? The only way, well, it's not going to be able to send stuff back. Or will it? It might. Yeah, it should be able to. And then we want to do that and do this. Whoop! What was that? The ramp, yeah. I don't know where I had ramped it to, but I guess nowhere. It's like, oh geez, I'm making a big hole in the ground. Oh geez. What is going on? Because then we gotta snap this guy here. We can use a straight piece probably. Something like that. And then coming down like that. We just need to do like this. I just need like a piece of that. So maybe we'll do like that, then do this. So I want it maybe like here. Whoa. Whoa, Mr. Bulldozer. Bulldozer. I'm a bulldozer. And something like that. Now the train can only go this way. It can come in. Oh, it can go out. So the train can go, this is good. So the train can come out this way, and it can also come in this way, and then on this side it'll be able to come in from here and come out this way. Yeah. And we could follow this down like this. Maybe we'll do that. Bulldozer. Now we'll just kind of flatten this out a little bit. Use this where this tool kind of can help. And where's my train line? This is all coming together. Kind of go like this, maybe. can diverge a little. So it's not like such a great. There we go. Something like this. I need to hit something square. There you go. That looks good. Wasn't quite square with that, was it? So maybe something like it comes right here. To here. And now we can snap to this. To here. I mean, we could like do like see if we connect this to here, it's like real sharp, right? That's why this is coming out like this, to help give these guys a gradual turn into the station. And these guys can just say, I'm gonna bypass. Always check your rails in these connections. Make sure the rail actually connects and not just the path. Also, you have a broken node. That can happen. And then this will connect to here. And then this road will come out here. Or, you know, train line come out here. Just roll that in. We just need to just do something like this. And about there. Alright, about there looks pretty good. Okay. And then you can go in here and we can do this. Don't know why I'm singing NFL Monday football song. Oh, maybe that's not it. What song is that? It has to do with football. Oh, there's a pillar there. Oh, there's a pillar there. We can move the pillar, I think. Well, we might not be able to. Well, we'll put it on this side of the pillar. There you go. We have the ability to do what we want. This is our world. I keep telling you that. And you're like, yep, I know, man. Agent Smith, you got it. You got it. You know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going with this. Alright, that looks good. A little bit of something there. A little bit of softening here. There we go. And let's just run the rail here. See how it's going to look. I went to freeform this one. Oh, we're gonna have to do a straight piece through here. So it's not gonna want to go. So like right here, and we're gonna just do like this. I want those guides. I do want those, I think. So we'll go here. Oh, it's too tight, isn't it? Oh, why not? Why? So we might have to redraw the highway. And put it either closer to here. Let's see how many units is this. Nope, that's not what I want. I want to go here, then here. Turn these on. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, because it's got to put a pillar every 12 spans. 12 increments, I think. At least on the roads, let's see. Once you get to that point, it's going to put a pillar in. I think we're at like 12 right now. Yeah, we gotta be 2 units plus a 13. You get a pillar. So we could span this whole thing actually without the pillars. Oh, man, I gotta redraw this whole thing. I'm just not gonna like that, so we're gonna have to do it like that. Okay, not the end of the world. We're probably gonna have to freehand this. It's close. You're too close to me. You know, it's like, the game's like, you're too close to me, man. With all these things you're doing. I don't know how high it's supposed to be. 1, 3. Yeah, we're on the flat bottom, so we only need 3. So maybe like that. That's hard. So I don't know where to put this thing. It's like going down. I don't know what's I don't know why you're going down, man. Relax. So maybe right here. I'm trying to move the controller, but not move my spot too much so I can see. Something like that. Did that help us at all? I don't know. I don't know if I moved it over enough. Let's try that again. Like, never gonna get this cargo train in. I'm telling you that right now. Let's see. Maybe a 2. Or can we just do 1? We'll just bring it back like that. I kind of think that's about the right angle. It doesn't look bad, actually. This looks pretty good. Pillars all the way back. That's perfect. We couldn't do that again if we tried, so we should probably save the game. So save the game, because we're not going to be able to do that again. And then now maybe we can use the guides to help us follow that. Let's see. Kind of like right here. Oh, he wants to do some kind of goofy thing. So yeah, I'm surprised I didn't put the pillar in. Why are you doing that to me? Why are you getting so sad? I don't like it when my roads get sad. It shouldn't be sad. It should be happy. Should be happy. So maybe like this. That might work. Don't be sad. Why are you sad? Don't be sad. This is probably longer because it's on the outside, isn't it? Is it too far? Let's see. 1. I don't know. For some reason, this is going to be the length. Because I'm running into the road. So maybe we can bring you out like... Maybe we've got to bring you out. This is how we have to draw the highway, apparently. 1, 2. That looks about the right height. Let's bring it out to about here. Then we can get our tram line in still. One, 2, 3. I think that's going to be a little bit too we don't have to curve that as much. Two. Let's try 2. We'll put it on the hill here. Let's just snap it there. Oh, that looks actually pretty good. That's not too bad. I think we can get the should be able to get the tram line in here. It's about that height. It's a little low. It's like in between. Now we need a 3. What am I doing? Bulldozing everything? That's what I feel like I'm doing. 2, 3. Hit that spot again. So this is the spot. That's okay. I think that's okay. It's like highways got pretty close together. But, you know, what can you do? You're not putting anything in between, so I think we're okay. Tram track. Let's just make sure we can kind of like distract from underneath here. Which looks like we can. And then the rail. Now we can go next to this track here. Should be able to. Kind of follow it like to here. Got it. Go up 1. Oh, there we go. So that's where that's going to be. What we can do like here. We can do like one of these deals. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's what I was looking at. I was like, oh, I'm snapping to it already. Maybe like here. That's probably square. Yep. Okay. So there's our rail line for our freight. Can we fit a bridge in here? I think we can. I think we will. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like an odd number of clicks, so it's going to be like not dead center. Well, you know, I could eyeball it with the snapping off. Probably get it pretty close. But maybe we'll just put it like parallel with this one. Let's go right here. That's what we'll do. We'll have our passenger rail and our cargo rail right there. That's gonna look, that should look pretty good. Oh, don't like the road. Or is it because I have to turn the game on? And there's something flipped around here. So we can't run the game with this piece here. Technically we should be able to run the game now. He's not going to be happy somewhere because he's missing some stuff. Did his road sign go off? Oh, that's not going to be good. This is not going to work. Does it only work on PC? So I was hoping to trick it with this here. Maybe I'm not close enough. Maybe I need the right spot. This is one of those things that's going to take forever to figure out. So we want to hold the angle. Don't care about length of that. So we gotta like go right up on it. Ah, look at that. Look at that, my friends. Oh, it doesn't like the... Were they not like the same thing? So maybe they gotta flip them? Or maybe we have to just keep them as a regular road. So maybe we gotta just do the concrete road. You can't do the highway road because it's like too... Maybe we can move the highway road. Let's draw it with the highway road. Let's see. Because maybe because it shrinks a little bit, it like pulled it off just a touch. So we gotta like go like this to trick it. See, that's the problem with the highway road. So it does that. And it does that. That's why you draw it with the regular road. Well, you know what? We might not need the highway speeds. I don't know. Maybe I just might, the better angle itself, this might give us enough speed for these guys to come in and out of the station, okay? Yeah. So what are we doing this? Why are we trying to do this? Okay, so for those of you who maybe don't use cargo stations that often or have no idea what I'm trying to do, I saw something online and I want to try it. And the idea was, okay, you draw the flat road here, set it down, and then you draw this 45 so that when cars come in, instead of going this way, or most people right-hand traffic going this way, stopping, making a hard 90-degree turn, and then cars coming out, it's kind of like stopping and making the hard 90-degree turn out. What we're trying to do is say, let's just like shoot them in like a gun, like kapow, kapow, and then they'll just like shoot in there. Oh, we have no power. Oh, that's not good. We need to get that now. Okay, because then the power plants won't run, and then it'll just be a domino effect. Because so we'll do that. But you understand what I'm saying? So we're trying to improve this angle here so that they can just like shoot in. They don't have to like come down here, stop, turn, come down and create this big long backup of cars coming in because now they're slowing down to make this turn, and vice versa. We want them just to go bloop right in and shoot right out. That's why we're doing the highway road. But it looks like, oh, duh. Well, I guess on PC you can do it. So that's why, because the highway roads you can't snap to. Duh. That's why it was giving us the problem. And you're probably yelling at me the whole time, and you're justified to do so. Duh. And I'm thinking it's going to come out this way, but we'll see. We might do is reorient this. In which case, we will need to change this so it only goes out. And so we improved the traffic flow here, right? So they were getting a little jammed up. So now people come out, they go out, and they come out and go up. So, life is kind of good. And they're using all lanes. It's nice. So and now people will just come out here. So people will kind of come in and do like whatever they got to do. Oh, we see. I knew we were gonna push it down here, but we pushed it down here. So what we can do here is make it maybe asymmetrical. So asymmetrical roads coming in. So see what's busy. It might not be that bad. So these have 2. So if you do something like this, that gives us what kind of options does that give us? Oh, and I made this, I didn't carry this through 2 lane, so maybe we ought to do that. Then people will have to, what did I just do? Upgrade? I can't see the arrows. Oh, it's backwards. That's better. And the question is, do we want just 1 lane here? Because a lot of people are going to be turning here. So I think that gives them enough turning. So maybe we'll flip the asymmetrical roads around. There you go. They still have the ability to turn. That's what we had basically before. So now these people can kind of get out of each other's ways, maybe. Everyone's inching. We're all inching. Just drive. Because we have the bus stop. We need to move the bus stop. Because the bus is letting a bunch of people out. Right into this busy intersection. Oh, that might not be okay. It might be okay now. Because now people are kind of getting in their lanes they need to be in. We'll skip it out on that. Let's see how this is going to work out. Yeah, it's clearing up. And traffic comes in chunks, so it might get a little chunky, and then it'll clear up, and get chunky and clear up. But I think the asymmetrical roads are going to let these guys kind of, you know, fill in a little bit. These guys have the 2-lane road, they can fill in a little bit. And we could even carry this 2-lane all the way out here. So that people can kind of come in here and go out here. And then because there's nothing along here, so this road's not busy at all. So maybe we'll do that. Just bring the 2-lane road all up to here. I will see. I don't need that anymore. And then we do need something there. It's this road, I think. Can I connect those two? Oh, well, they have power over there. They destroyed some of our mining industry. Well, we can send a couple pieces in. Let's send these guys back in. Let's do that. Give you a 3x3 and a buddy. 3x3 this way. How does that sound? And then you can have a 3x3 this way. Maybe we'll give you a bigger guy here. And give you somebody here. I'll give you a friend. Do we need power here? Yeah, okay. Alright, I think we're okay. We kind of destroyed some stuff, but then created some problems, but maybe now that we'll fix them, we'll see if this works its way out or not. See, like I said, it comes in chunks and people kind of go and then they kind of, we're good. But so I think the problem is too is the people, the actual walkers. Like all them people coming out in the bus and just like walking around right into the middle of the intersection. We can put some paths up here and bring them up here. Oh, let's leave it alone. Our traffic's pretty high. Or good. In a way. 92%. I mean, it's not that bad. We just might have to bring, like I said, the 2-lane road, or are we misoriented here? This lane, 2-lane road all the way up. And that would mean, it would keep the arrows the same, it just would mean people wouldn't be able to come down. Which there isn't really much traffic coming down, so it's not, I don't know if that's going to really help us that much. And then once we get the cargo station in, people, it's going to change our traffic drastically, so people might actually use this road up here to come down here. If I'm thinking that the cargo is going to be here, or it's going to be mayhem down here, or maybe mayhem in here, because they want to come here and they come down here and then they'll go this way. So we'll have to see how that goes. I would rather them come up here, come down here, but I don't know. It'll get a little crazy. These people are trying to leave, which is good. They're getting out because they're unimpeded, so they'll flow right out just fine. That's good because we're getting a little trafficy here. We put a traffic light here. I hate traffic lights. They probably won't do anything good for us, but might help the pedestrians. Well, anyway, I think it's good for now. So when we come back, so our train's in. Okay, we're good. We just need to connect this. So all I need to do is build a train station over here and connect that to here, and then we'll have rail between this part of our industry and this part of our commercial, which is what we want. And then we can consider, I have to consider where do we want the transfer station and this rail to come in, which will be easier to figure out once we build the infrastructure, because then we'll know where everything is. So I think off camera today, I'll stop moving around. I'll do some terraforming in here and probably lay out the roads in here and maybe some detailing. Maybe I'll work on the park some more here and here, and maybe I'll lay the infrastructure for the train, but I won't connect it. I don't know, we'll see. I hate to do too much without you guys, but there's a lot to do. And I think I'll have time to do, because it's Saturday for me right now. I'm recording this, so I might have some time today to put a couple hours into this. So we'll see. So I think I'll focus on the parks first, because you probably don't want to see me planting trees and putting rocks on there. Get that looking good. They'll be nice and polished off, and then do the terraforming, and that might take a couple hours. It's the terraforming. Then we can put the camera back on. And maybe we'll build the sunken roundabout, try that, and then I'll get the count for how many assets I want to put down, and I get the spacing of the roads right, and that'll be good. This will be all flat. We can flatten this river out, they can go down that way. We'll flood that plain, I don't care. It's not my map. It's not my map. I'm thinking the transfer station is going to go here. We're going to probably have 2 train stations, transfer 2 train stations, and train station in here. Right around where our warehouse is going to be, which is maybe in here. That way warehouses can get on the line, our industry can get on the line, and then we can have a connection between here and the outside world that gets on the line. And then we'll have this station here, so this cargo, so remember, golden rule, trucks drive wherever they want. Rule number 2. Rule number 1 is build cool things on both sides of the road. Rule number 2 is trucks go where they want, and they drive from commercial to industrial and back, and they drive within themselves, so industrial to industrial. They don't do anything in residential areas, right? Or office. They don't care. So we need to connect here to here, and then connect these 2 to here and to here. And that's a lot. And they can handle I would say about this much of high density commercial, maybe mixed with some light stuff, before you're going to start getting some serious queuing on your, which is why we're trying this design. Let's see if that speeds that up, and then that means our trains can have a higher capacity, and we can use less trains. So I'm hoping this pans out, but we'll see. We shall see. It's not a huge amount of industry in here, but we have the Industry 4.0 policy, which means we produce twice as many goods. And we are in need of industry. We're exporting, importing a lot. So, because of our commercial area, right? We've zoned a lot of stuff. And they're leveling up, they need more stuff. Oh, I did mention this a long episode ago about our pie chart here. And we're about where we need to be. I said we should, a balanced city, you know, a pretty well balanced city should be about half residential, which we're just over half, about a quarter to maybe a little bit more, kind of give or take a little bit on commercial, which we're about a quarter, and then another quarter about for your industrial and office space, and the office and industrial space should split that about evenly. So we're a little lopsided because you can see that the industrial area, which is the yellow, I'm looking at the pie chart in the middle, by the way, not the one on the left with population. So the one in the middle here, you can see our we need to push our industrial a little bit so that it'll reshift the whole pie so that the commercial is about a quarter, the residential is about half, and then the office and industrial split about a quarter. So what's that, about an eighth apiece. So we're really close to where we want to be. I showed this in the very beginning of the game. I think probably like the first couple episodes. I kind of went over like how it was way lopsided because of how the game puts us in a hole. In that the only thing we can zone for jobs is industry. So in the beginning, the first probably tile or so, your starter area, you're going to be exporting a lot of goods, and then once you kind of get, then you leave it alone, and then you build out more stuff, and then you'll eventually catch up. And now we've kind of tilted the scales a little too far because we went a little crazy with all high density in here, because that's what the plan was anyway. But we knew we were pushing right with our population to get to this tile, which we are where we are now, and now we're going to build up our industrial area in here and in here, and that'll feed our city, and then we'll rebalance the scale, so to speak. Does that sound good? I mean, this is especially for beginners who may not understand how to balance these things out. That's how you do it. Okay, talk to you the next time. You guys have a wonderful day.